Our next performer appeared in the first act briefly, but now the beautiful voice of Nancy Greenberg.
There was a time when men were kind, and their words were soft, and their words inviting. There was a time when I was blind, and their voices were soft, and the song exciting. There was a time, and then it all went wrong. I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. Then I was young and unafraid. The dreams were made and used and wasted. There was no ransom to be paid, no song unsung, no wine untasted. But when tigers come at night, with their voices soft as thunder, as they tear your hope apart, as they turn your dreams to summer by my side, he filled my days with endless wonder. He took my childhood in his stride, but he was gone when autumn came. And still I dream he'll come to me, that we will live the years together. But there are dreams that cannot be, and there are storms we cannot weather. I always dreamed my life would be so different from this hell I'm living, so different now from what it seemed. Now life has killed the dream I
You know, I think when you get to that age, consider moving here, really. I really hope you live in here, really. That would be nice. We have in our community our very own Sophie Tucker, our very own red hot mama. Ladies and gentlemen, Carol Tendor.
share it with everyone. Well, me and my boyfriend Ernie, we were in bed last night, and he says, "Soph, you have no tits in a tight box?" I said, "Ernie, get off my back." I'm just a girl, a wonderful girl. I'm the sweetest girl in town. You can look for miles around, and not one like me can be found. I've got a smile, a wonderful smile, and a certain kind of way. And when the boys get near me, they look at me and say, "Mama, red hot mama, you're the one we need. A red hot mama, yes indeed." They say that I could be in the follies, hot tamales. They say that I got eyes just like old Cindy. I confess that I possess the sweetest charms in town. And unless I miss my guess, the boys all follow me around. I could make the music master drop his fiddle, make a bald head big, part his hair in the middle. Red hot mama, I gotta keep my temper down. Some of these days, you're gonna miss me, honey. Some of these days, you're gonna feel so low. You're gonna miss my hugging. You're gonna miss my kissing. You're gonna miss me when you're far away. I feel so lonely for you only, and honey, I let you have your way. And if you leave me, you know it will grieve me. You're gonna miss your red hot mama one of these days. You're gonna miss your red hot baby some of these days.
It's so great being part of all this, it really is. Guy goes duck hunting. Oh. And he hits the duck. The duck falls down, it lands on the roof, and it's the roof of a barn, and falls off the roof of the barn onto the ground. And the hunter goes over the bushes to get his duck, and the farmer's standing there and says, "What are you doing here? You're on my property." He says, "I came to get my duck." He says, "That's not your duck, it is my property, it's my duck." I said, "I waited all week to go duck hunting, it's my duck." He says, "I'll tell you what, we can resolve this like two men." I said, "No, all right, whatever you want." He said, "We'll see who gets the duck." He says, "We'll take turns. I'll kick you as hard as I can in the groin. You kick me hard as you can in the groin, and the last man standing gets the duck." Okay, go whap, and you, oh, takes him about a half hour to get up and get himself together. And he says, "Okay, farmer, it's my turn." And the guy says, "Ah, you can have the duck." And Buddy Hackett, 1955. I I'm stuck in the Catskills. I saw Buddy Hackett, I remembered that. 1956, I don't remember, Shecky Green. Shecky Green, the young man comes home to his mother and he says, Mom, I'm in love and I'm getting married to a Native American girl. He says, her name is Morning Mist, and out of respect for the family and her, I'm taking on the name of Bent Tree. And the mother says, in respect, I too am taking the name Sitting Shiver. Comes home and he says, Mom, I'm in love, I'm getting married, but I always want your approval. So one of these three women I'm going to marry, I want you to interview them all, and I want you to tell me which one I'm going to marry. Mother interviews all three. He says, okay, Mom, which one? Because number 2. How'd you know that? Because her, I don't like. It's my pleasure now to introduce the gentleman who's done this number before. It's a classic. It's Jack Mulgay, Charlie Chaplin's Smile. Jack. Thank you, Jack, very much. The next number requires that I read you the introduction. The next number is Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Somewhere Over the Rainbow is deeply embedded in the immigrant experience. It was written by Harold Arlen and Yip Harburg. Anybody named their kid Yip at the turn of the century? Both were sons of immigrants escaping persecution from Eastern Europe and Russia. If you listen to the lyrics in that context, the words are about hope and the yearning for a better life in a wonderful, new, free country. Ladies and gentlemen, Mona Holdman. Thank you, Mona. You know, it's your support, it's your attendance. We love working hard, but we thank you so very, very much for coming out, and we'll keep doing it for that reason. Thank you. It's now time for Sheila Alba, Bob Terrace, and our chorus girls.
happen again. I've planned a wonderful romantic evening for us tonight to make it up to you.
Yeah, your apartment again?
Oh no, I made a reservation for a cozy corner table at 2 different restaurants tonight. You can choose the one you like best between the delightful Kingdom Buffet or the flavorful Golden Corral.
You think I can be bought off with a cheap dinner in a dump?
But honey, I have coupons to both these places. The money I save, I can buy you a nice present.
I don't want no more presents from you with strings attached. Take your coupons. Take it yourself. Go away. Get out of here and leave me alone. And you can also take back your make. Take back your files. What made you think that I was one of those guys? Take back the gown. Take back the hat. I may be down, but I'm not flat or that. I thought that each expensive gift you'd arranged was a token of your esteem. But when I think of what you want in exchange, it all seems a horrible dream. So take back your make to from whence it came and tell them to categorize it for some other day. Well, wouldn't you?
That's terrific. So you like those costumes? Every one of those costumes, all the accessories, designed and made by our resident, Jackie Fall. And now a true performer, and thank you for moving to our community, Toby Dunn Stark.
I wish I had
The mic. Oh, there we go. It's not in the script. Here we go. Let's try that again. Before the parade passes by, before it goes on, and only I'm left. Before the parade passes by, I've gotta get in step before there's still time left. I'm ready to move out in front. Life without life has no reason or rhyme left. With the rest of them, the best of them, I wanna hold my head up high. I wanna dole again. I wanna drive again. I wanna feel my heart coming alive again before the parade passes by.
welcome to the stage Steve and Terry Gilbert in the Leroy Anderson classic, The Typewriter.
Now we're talking.
Piano. Typewriter.
the beautiful, the very talented, the love of my life, Joan Scherer.
Well, good evening, everyone. It's really good to see all of my friends and neighbors here. I'm going to need your help, though, for this next number. I need for you all to imagine that you are 20 years old. And I am your grandmother. Well, you don't need to imagine that too much. But imagine I am your grandmother, and I'm giving you advice about growing older, about living your life, and the trials and tribulations of getting old. And also there's a chorus that I need for you to sing along with, and the words are going to appear right here on this screen. So let's go. and time you can squander away or sequester a drop of a precious year. But when your best days are yester, the rest are twice as dear. What good is a field on a bright summer day when you sit all alone in the weeds, or a succulent pear if with each juicy bite you spit out your teeth with the seeds? Before it's too late, stop trying to wait for fortune and fame you're secure of. For there's one thing to be sure of, mate. There's nothing to be sure of. Oh, it's time to start living. Time to take a little from the world we're given. Time to take time, 'cause spring turns into fall in just no time at all. That was great. I never wondered if I was afraid, if there was a challenge to take. I never thought about how much I weighed, if there was still one piece of cake. Maybe it's meant the hours I've spent being broken and bent and unwell. But there's sure no cure more heaven sent than the chance to raise some hell. Oh, it's time to start living. Time to take a little from the world we're given. Time to take time, 'cause spring will turn to fall in just no time at all. Give me a man who is handsome and strong, someone who's stalwart and steady. Give me a night that's romantic and long, but give me a week to get ready. Well, I can waylay some guy who's not gray and lure him to some cozy cranny, but it's hard to be romantic with a man who calls me granny. Oh, it's time to start living. Time to take a little from the world we're given. Time to take time, 'cause spring will turn to fall in just no time at all. Here's a secret I never have told. Maybe you'll understand why. I believe if I refuse to grow old, I can stay young till I die. Well, I've known the fears of 70 years. I've had troubles and tears by the score. But the only thing I trade them for is 70 years more. Don't sing now, because the words are different, and this is my big finale. Oh, it's time to start living. Time to take a little from the world we're given. This is my time, so I'll throw up my shawl. And watching your flames flung all over makes me feel young all over in just no time at all.
Here for Joe Sarah. Change of Pace, a skit with Roz and Janice. We call it Mother and Daughter.
Hello?
Hi, Mom. Can I bring the kids over to stay tonight?
You have a date?
Yes.
With whom, may I ask?
With someone I met online.
What line? Where? At Publix? I don't know why you left your husband. He was not perfect, but he was a good man.
Mom, I didn't leave him. He left me. And besides, he was a lousy husband.
You let him leave you. And now you go out with anybody's and nobody's.
Mom, I don't go out with anybody's, and all I want to do is leave the kids with you.
You're gonna let him sleep with you tonight, huh? You're sleeping over? What would your husband say about this?
Let me explain. My ex-husband, and I don't think he slept alone one night since he's left me. Mom, can I bring the kids or not?
You know, in my day, a man and a woman got married and they stayed together and they raised the children together. And she put up with a lot in life.
Okay, I'm going to say this really sad, but my life doesn't have a lot. So, goodbye, I'm hanging up.
Wait, don't hang up. When are you bringing the kids over?
Mom, after this conversation, I have no desire to go out. I'm not bringing them over.
But darling, if you never go out, how do you expect to meet someone new? What, you're going to meet him online in Publix?
Wait, I have a great idea. I'll try Winn-Dixie.
A lot of traffic back there. This gentleman gets bothered when I call him Johnny Crescione, or Johnny Christie, or Johnny C. I think the only thing we can ask him for is, come on back and do another number for us, Johnny.
I snuck up on you this time.
Yeah. Okay.
Before we start, by the way, this vest. Guess who made it? That's my girl. Whenever skies look gray to you, and trouble begins to brew, whenever the winds become too strong, I concentrate on you. When fortune slides and made to me, and people declare we're through, whenever the blues become my only song, I concentrate on you. With your smile so sweet, so tender, when at first my kiss you decline, in the light in your eyes when you surrender, and once again our arms intertwine. And so when wise men say to me that love's young dreams never come true, to prove that even wise men can be wrong, You make me feel so young. You make me feel that spring is strong. And every time I see you grin, I'm such a happy individual. The moment that you speak, I wanna go play hide and seek. I wanna go and bounce the moon just like a toy balloon. You and I, we're just like the couple of tots rolling around the meadows, picking up lots of forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, and a wonderful blues to be clung. And even when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I feel today. 'Cause you make me feel so. You make me feel so. You make me feel so young.
Let me know by your applause. What do you think of this show? Absolutely great. And you're really beginning to bug me. I really mean it. This is up to you, but I think he's been on YouTube since he was on last. And he says he's got more material, so welcome back, Mayor Mintz.
I feel like a 20-year-old, but there's never one around. Unexpected sex is the best thing to wake up to, unless you're in prison. My wife and I were happy for 20 years. Then we met. Last week, my wife bought a toilet brush. I gave it a try. I prefer the paper. I made a Freudian slip at the dinner table with my wife last night. I meant to say, please pass the salt. By mistake, I said, bitch, you've ruined my life. I've spent the last 4 years looking for my wife's killer. No one will do it. Yesterday I got caught peeing in the swimming pool. Paula yelled at me so loud I almost fell in. My uncle finally quit smoking. It was a beautiful service. Food has replaced sex in my life. Now, I can't get into my own pants. Now, I want to tell you the difference between erotic and kinky. Erotic, that's when you use a feather during your lovemaking. Kinky is when you use the whole chicken. I went to the doctor, I gave him my urine sample, he put an olive in it. I I still remember the last thing my first wife said right before she died. She said, "What are you doing here with that hammer?" I read in the paper that the average American man up to age 75 has sex 2 to 3 times a week, whereas the average Japanese man of the same age has sex 1 or 2 times a year. I was quite upset by this. I had no idea I was Japanese. I walked into the bedroom and I tripped over my wife's bra. It was a booby trap. My penis was in the Guinness Book of World Records, but the librarian told me to pull it out. I asked my wife, "Why don't you ever tell me when you're having an orgasm?" She said, "You're never home." I want to tell you that men have only 2 emotions, hungry and horny. So, if you see them without an erection, make them a sandwich. I'm going to go have my sandwich. Enjoy the rest of the show.
It's one thing to have the material. It's another thing to memorize it and have such great delivery. He's terrific. He's absolutely fabulous. It is again my pleasure to invite our social director, our guest performer, back to the stage. Please welcome back Paula Linda.
The sweetness and the sorrow, wish me luck the same to you.
Hello, my name is Elder Stone, and I am here to show you this amazing book.
No! No! No, Elderstone! Wrong song! Wrong show! Check the program!
Who has a program here? Sit down, you're rocking the boat? What the hell is that? Wait, I'm not ready. Wait a minute, give me that. Hold on. Oh, sure. Look at this. Are you kidding? Sit down, you're rocking the boat. We need sinners for that. Are there any sinners out there?
Yeah!
Well, come on down. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. How does that start? Last night, I was on a boat to heaven, and by some chance, I had brought my dice along. And there I stood, and I hollered someone fade me, but the passengers, they knew right from wrong. And the people all said, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. The people all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Cause the devil will drag you under by the sharp lapel of your checkered coat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. I sailed away on that little boat to heaven. And by some chance, found the bottle in my fist. And there I stood, nicely pouring out the whiskey. But the passengers were bound to resist. And I said to myself, beware, you're on a heavenly trip. I said to myself, beware, you scum the ship. For the devil will drag you under, where your fancy tie or curtain throat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And as I laughed at those passengers to heaven, a great big wave came and swept me overboard. And as I sank and I hollered, someone save me. That's the moment I woke up. Thank the Lord. And I said to myself, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. I said to myself, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. For the devil will drag you under with a soul so heavy you'll never float. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're
you did too. But, you know, these shows don't just happen. It takes a lot of rehearsals, a lot of work, a lot of geniuses. So just give me 1 minute so I can acknowledge some of our geniuses. The first person, the heart, the soul, the go-to person on our show is Sheila Albert. So Sheila, come on here. Okay, now we have to call a person who wrote all those skits and songs. Roz, come on out here. Now we have lots of directors this year, but mainly wonderful Wendy, Roger, and Joan Shearer really took over to help us. The choreographers are always Marla, but this year Sharon too. So please step forward, both of you. Thank you. Of course, our musical directors are Steve and Joan, so come on up. And while they're coming, I want to thank Alan and Joe for always being there for us. Now, the genius lady with her hands, who we have acknowledged, but she's got to come up here. Jackie, come on. And there's one more person who kind of knows our show by heart. And if we look good, it's only because she's helping. Iris, come on up here. This year, we had a new stage manager. Arnie took over, and Arnie, thank you so much. And he was assisted by Mel and Jay. Now, we wouldn't be wearing any if it wasn't for Terry and Ellen. So please step forward. And our wonderful, wonderful Joel in the back, who I take care of, who keeps really doesn't sound. Spotlights. I love it. Spotlights. Michael Tendall. This year, we had a new singer on the stage, and her name was Toby. But we had a new person helping in the back. And she's wonderful, and we thank you, Janet Dunstar. Thank you. Okay, now we need a ticket, so of course Pam and Bobby did that. Pam sells it, Bobby makes them. The playbill, Bobby prints for us. The scenery this year, Carol Moga and Pam made our wonderful sign. The videographer is Milt, he's here every night. The photographer is Jim. He's here every